Number 10. Egypt. When most people think of vacation, they want the sun, the ocean, and an escape from everyday life. Well, Egypt has one of those, and if relaxing on the sand is your thing, then we can chalk it up to 2. Once the land of the pharaohs, beetles, incestuous gods, and slaves, the modern Egyptian world offers a glimpse of what was once a rich ancient civilization. Tourism in Egypt became popular in the mid-90s, peaked around 2010, and pretty much dropped off after the whole revolution fiasco in 2011. While it may not be considered a luxury vacation spot anymore, the pyramids and tombs still make it an enriching vacation spot. For landmarks, of course, a must-see is the Great Pyramid of Giza, which, like many other pyramids, were built around 5,500 years ago by the aliens. Egyptian slaves, as burial grounds for their leaders and people of importance/wealth. Standing 455 feet tall, the Great Pyramid is one of the largest wonders of the ancient world, and has led to much controversy over exactly how it was made. Nearby to the Great Pyramid lies the Great Sphinx, a 66-foot replica of the mythological creature. You guessed it, the Sphinx. These two landmarks have become synonymous with Egypt, frequently appearing on postcards, stamps, and those annoying family pictures on Facebook we all pretend to enjoy seeing. Number 9. New York. New York may not have the infamy of Las Vegas or the luxurious atmosphere of the Bahamas, but New York is still packed tight with parks, museums, national landmarks, and architectural feats. The first must-see in New York is Central Park. Nearly 850 acres wide, it is one of the largest urban parks in the world. Visitors can experience the Central Park Zoo, Belvedere Castle, and the famous Lasker Rink. If it's winter, of course. For the history buffs or families with children, New York's museums house world-famous exhibits and pieces that attract millions every year. In fact, the city's museums recently saw a 20% increase in visitors that has been credited to the recent Night at the Museum trilogy. Finally, there's no way you could even think about visiting New York without going to go see the Statue of Liberty. Gifted to the United States on October 28, 1886, the statue has proudly stood in Manhattan as a symbol for patriotism and freedom for nearly 130 years. The statue stands 151 feet tall and currently stands as one of New York's largest and busiest tourist attractions. Featured in many iconic franchises such as X-Men, Planet of the Apes, Ghostbusters, and even Cloverfield, the statue is one of the world's most recognizable landmarks. Number 8. Las Vegas. Las Vegas, or as many people know it, the Strip, Sin City, and Lost Wages. Believe it or not, Las Vegas' stigma of gambling and showgirls dates back to its very beginning, or more specifically, the building of the Hoover Dam. As workers flooded in from around the country, the mainly male workforce was left with brimming pockets, and a lust for entertainment. This eventually led to the legalization of gambling in Las Vegas, creating the strip of casinos and hotels as we know them today. The Strip is the name given to a 4-mile-long street of luxury casinos and resort hotels, and stands as one of Vegas's main attractions. It is most popular at night, with the city's buildings and attractions lit up to paint the city gold. Just to concur to the popularity of the Strip, it contains 15 of the top 25 world's largest hotels. Funnily enough, the Strip technically isn't even located in Las Vegas, as it lies just south of the city's limits. If the gambling and debauchery of the Strip aren't your thing, the Strip also houses many other attractions, including the Bellagio Fountains, a 15-minute aquatic spectacle that plays through the afternoon and evenings. Each show contains random aspects and theatrical music, making each and every night a unique experience that delights visitors. If you lean more towards sightseeing, one of the most beautiful views of Las Vegas is found atop the High Roller. While being told to go to the equivalent of a glorified Ferris wheel may seem boring, it is most definitely a sight to see. This 550-foot tall behemoth is the world's largest observation wheel, and its sunset rotation is credited as one of the most beautiful sights in the world. Number 7. Rome. Rome is one of Italy's oldest historical cities, and a testament to what was once the great Roman Empire. There are 3 reasons people visit Rome: the art, the food, and the architecture. You can't get much more historical than a Roman museum. Each wall inside is plastered with ancient treasures, from the works of Michelangelo to the poems and paintings of Pacuvius. While museums aren't for everyone, what with their musty smell and snarky security, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone who isn't left speechless at the sight of the architectural wonder that is the Sistine Chapel. Absolutely stunning inside and out, its ceiling also happened to be painted by Michelangelo. a speculated atheist with a deep hatred of the at-the-time Pope. This led to the ceiling of the chapel being painted with everyone graphically nude, and hidden insulting messages about the Pope being strewn throughout the painting. Eventually, the paintings were censored and changed, making the chapel a bit safer for children's eyes. For those of a fine palate, Rome is also renowned for its sophisticated take on Italian dining and fine wine. With expensive wine served at every meal, just be careful not to drink wine with Emperor Nero. That didn't end well for the majority of his family. Number 6. Bahamas. The Bahamas is a stunning collection of over 700 islands, 30 of which contain luxury resorts. In the Bahamas, there's something for everyone. Boating, shopping, diving, sightseeing, or just relaxing on the beach. Whether you're up for adventure or relaxation, the Bahamas has it. One of the most popular islands, Nassau, holds just about everything you could want. Rich with culture and booming with activities, its famous attraction, the Atlantis Resort, holds many attractions, including a massive 141-acre water park with a mile-long river tubing adventure and a dolphin cay. If water parks aren't really your thing, don't worry. Atlantis also has a huge, fully loaded shopping center, a pottery studio, rock climbing, tennis courts, and a fitness center. As well, Atlantis has its own free theater hosting complimentary hit Hollywood movies. Another very popular island is Long Island, named so because, well, at nearly 80 miles long, it's a pretty long island. Boasted about for its natural scenic beauty, the island's claim to fame is its curiosity contrasting landforms. Beaches right next to rocky peaks, plains adjacent to ponds. It truly does feel like two islands smashed together. Number 5. Thailand. Thailand. Between the beautiful beaches, rich culture, and stigma for getting a handy after a massage, you truly are an amazing location. Speaking of which, if you ask for a massage with a happy ending, you'll probably be arrested. They're cracking down on that now. With that out of the way, Thailand is quite well known for its natural beauty, ancient culture, and exotic foods and festivals. Bangkok is the capital city of Thailand and holds one of the largest tourist attractions in the whole country, the Grand Palace. Truly a tourist trap for all lovers of ancient culture, the Grand Palace is filled with clusters of royal halls, relics, and the ancient temple of the Emerald Buddha. If culture is not really your thing, Railay Beach is said to be one of the most beautiful beaches in the country, and is also very popular for its rock climbing and snorkeling attractions. Featured nearby is the Diamond Cave, perfect for exploring and open to the public. If neither one of those works for you, then at the very least visit the floating markets in Bangkok. No, not Harry Potter floating candles floating. These floating markets consist of dozens of boats piled high with goods. If you're not accustomed to it, these floating markets may seem absolutely ludicrous. But to the farmers, it's their daily life. Vendors and farmers alike row over to the docks to sell their fresh fruits, wares, and meals prepared on floating kitchens. Boat tours are available to take you right through the center of the market, where the entirety of the event is for sale to you at a discount price. Number 4. Maldives. For a culturally enriching vacation, look no further than the Maldives, renowned amongst tourists for both its local culture and beautiful landscapes. Culturally, a unique blend of Sinhalese, Arab, and Indian influences, the Maldives are also special because they encourage visiting of their capital, not just staying on their resort. The capital features various festivals and attractions, like the National Museum, Sultan Park, and the Presidential Palace. But who goes to a tropical island for culture and tourism? The Maldives also pride themselves on their luxury resorts, which make up for the vast majority of income for the country. With over 90 dedicated island resorts, the Maldives feature the perfect island paradise for anyone looking for a relaxing vacation. Some resorts even assign each room a personal servant and feature luxury dining around the clock. If you're looking for a vacation to kick back and let everything be done for you, you found it here. Number 3. Paris, France. Commonly known as the City of Love, Paris is the go-to place for young couples in love, fiancés on vacation, and married couples celebrating a trivial number of years without getting a divorce. Paris is famous for its many architectural and artistic attractions, the most reputable being the Eiffel Tower. Established in 1889 for the World's Fair, it now stands as an iconic and cultural representation of Paris, and has become a hallmark of the great city. If museums are more your style, the Musée d'Orsay is one of the most talked about and highly reviewed attractions Paris has to offer. Built inside a nearly 12-decade-old railway station, the Musée d'Orsay contains some of the most beautiful and famous art in not only Paris, but the whole world, attracting 86 million visitors since its construction 28 years ago. For the people who are bored by architectural feats and stuffy museums, they may find solace in the Luxembourg Gardens. First planted in 1612, the beautiful 23 hectares features a peaceful and natural atmosphere intended for a break from the city life. Known for its beautiful flower arrangements and tranquility, it is simply a must visit, and you can't beat an admission price of free. Just make sure you visit in spring, summer, or autumn, as the flowers become significantly less beautiful when they're dead. Number 2. Aruba. Aruba brands itself as one happy island, and for good reason. It has something for everyone. The island prides itself on a relaxing atmosphere with calm white sand beaches and clear waters. It's perfect for a relaxing getaway. The island contains dozens of luxury spas and relaxation centers, and is encircled by a beautiful coastline and a beach that's open to all visitors of the island, 24 hours a day. For people out to stuff themselves, Aruba is known for serving a blend of Caribbean flavors and Dutch favorites, with South American and European influences along the way. With over 100 hotel and resort restaurants, top-ranking fine dining, and many local favorites off the beaten path, there are delicious new experiences for everyone. While relaxing on a beach with food is always fun, Aruba is loaded with diverse activities, experiences, and exploring to be had. The island can be explored by hiking, jeep tours, and even hopping on an ATV to see the natural terrain, wildlife, ancient caves, and dramatic rock formations. Water sports enthusiasts can enjoy snorkeling, wreck diving, windsurfing, and even deep-sea diving along Aruba's coral reef. Some of the more thrill-inducing activities include skydiving, cliff jumping, and kite riding. All in all, if you're looking for the perfect all-around vacation, Aruba is the place to be. Number 1. Bora Bora. Bora Bora is a beautiful tropical island that's visible surface is only 12 square miles, but those miles house one of the best vacation spots in the world. While other vacation spots have booming economies driven through all manner of imports and exports, Bora Bora's economy is nearly 100% tourism driven. This island and the people working at the resorts exist for one reason and one reason only: to serve you. I'm just kidding, that sounds pretty dark. But the resorts on Bora Bora are among the world's most luxurious and expensive, with unwinding activities like snorkeling, boat tours, and jeep safaris, as well as more exciting activities like scuba diving, parasailing, and hiking. Many reviewers of the island say that it is a thing of beauty, but critique it for its lackluster man-made beaches, which hold nothing special or particularly memorable. As a replacement, the natural lagoons are world famous and beautiful, bringing in lots of tourism just by themselves.